Welcome back, Nighthawks. We are excited to see everyone's smiling faces for a great 2019-2020 school year. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Heather Wagaman, and this is my second year as principal at Hanover Street Elementary. Please return your pink dismissal intent forms tonight, or if you left yours at home or forgot yours, just please stop by the office. Our secretary, Mrs. Killinger, would be happy to give you a new one. You can fill that out tonight. That way you can ensure that we have the paperwork that you wanted to make sure that your child goes home the right way for the first day of school on Thursday. We have some new faces here at Hanover Street for the 1920 school year. I'd like to take a moment and introduce them now. We have Mrs. Gilbert. She's our new school counselor at Hanover Street. Be sure to stop by downstairs in the lobby or in the gym and introduce yourself to her. We have Miss Van Pelt, who's teaching second grade. We have Miss LaVault, who's teaching third grade. And we have Miss Stanball, who's teaching fourth grade here at Hanover Street. For those of you that have speech services, we also will have a new speech teacher this year. We have 4 buses again this year at Hanover Street. Please remind your child the rules and bus procedures to make sure that we keep everyone safe to and from school. As a reminder, transportation is a privilege and not a right, so we take bus discipline very seriously here. Make sure your child knows anything that causes the driver to look up. Off of that mirror takes the driver's eyes off the road, and that's where we want them to be looking. We want to make sure that we keep your child safe to and from school. Bus referrals will be sent to my office. Students and parents will be contacted for any discipline issue that arises on the bus or even sometimes while waiting for the bus to arrive. So make sure that you're following rules, school rules, your own rules for at home. Make sure that they're waiting quietly, not on anybody else's property, things like that. After 3 bus referrals, the students will not be allowed to use bus transportation for a period of time. So make sure you're aware when I contact you, when I leave a message, that you give me a call back so we can discuss what the problem was and make sure that it doesn't happen again. We have different ways of coming to and from school. Your child can ride on the bus, they can go in the car line, or they can be in walk-up pickup. For the car line, make sure that you stay in the car line. You pull up to the curb. Students should be able to unbuckle and open the car door themselves. On the passenger side, that way they're closest to the school, they can get out and not interfere with any traffic. The school day starts at 8:30. Doors open at 8:30. The students will go into the gym, either have breakfast or wait in the gym until 8:45 when the bell rings, and then they will go to their classrooms. The tardy bell rings at 8:50, so please make sure that your child is here by that time. Those that arrive after 8:50 will be considered tardy, so someone will need to come into the office and fill out the tardy paperwork. If your child is eating breakfast, please make sure that they're here around 8:30 or they're using the bus to come to school. That way they have ample time to eat in the morning. Attendance is very important. Illegal absences will be cited after 3 unexcused absences. What is an illegal absence or an unexcused absence? When your child is out and no note is received, that creates an unexcused absence. As a reminder, after 10 absences, if you have a doctor's note or if you don't have a doctor's note, after 10 absences, you will receive an official notice stating that a doctor's note is now required for every single absence until the end of the school year. So make sure that after 10 days, if your child has a lot of sick things or have appointments going on, if they're sick a lot of times, make sure that you get a doctor's note after those 10 days, or those days will be marked unexcused. And then it goes to after 3 unexcused absences, then you will be cited for those absences. Tardy minutes also add up to the illegal absences. So if they're sick, we don't want them at school. We want them at home, resting, getting better. But please make sure that you send in an excuse form or fill it out online. We do have an online excuse form last year as well as this year in Firefly. If you don't know how to use that, stop by the office. I can show you, or Ms. Killinger can show you how to log into Firefly. If you need your Firefly login information, we can get you that as well. You just go online, go into Firefly, click your child's information, and you would be able to submit an excuse form that way as well. We have Chromebook fees for grades 3 and 4. It's a $15 fee, same as last year. The insurance is the $15 fee, and it covers the first damage to the Chromebook. We're grateful to offer this kind of technology to our students, so please make sure that you remind your child to take care of that equipment at home, at school. We had a lot of things last year, picking off keys, things like that. That's something that will limit your child's use of the Chromebook. If they do that, they're not going to have a Chromebook to use all the time. So please make sure that you let them know to take care of that equipment as if it were their own. Please contact the office for any change of address, telephone numbers, new email address. Also, remember, if you need to apply for free and reduced lunch, you do that every single year. You can do that on the district website. Go down to the bottom where it says Quick Links, and you click on the free and reduced application link. Birthday treats, same as last year. We have a wellness policy. The district celebrates that within the building. So we don't allow outside treats, cupcakes, those kind of things. That's something that you can celebrate at home with your friends and family at home. We don't allow those into the building. The treat does come from the cafeteria, so make sure that it's with all of the allergies and things going on that we're giving them the appropriate treat. We do have some tables in the lobby. Please make sure that you check them out. The PTO table is down there. They need your help. They put on great events here at Hanover Street, but they will need your help to continue those events. We also have a volunteer table in the lobby. Please make sure that you stop by that if you'd like to volunteer. We'd love to have volunteers here at Hanover Street in the classroom, helping with different PTO events, helping with different things throughout the building. So make sure you stop by the volunteer table and start the volunteer process. We also have some community flyers, Ruth's Harvest, some other things going on. Make sure you check that out down by the lobby also. Just a final reminder that we are going to have our Back to School Kona Ice celebration again. That will be on Friday, August 23rd after school from about 3:45 to 5 on the playground. Just stop by, pull up, get a parking space, come into the playground. The kids can play a little bit. We have Kona Ice there. Should be a good time for celebrating the second day of school. Hanover Street will continue our hope theme this year, ensuring that all students have high expectations for themselves, keeping an open mind, having a positive attitude, and showing excellent effort in their work. Thanks for coming. It's time to get up and get ready for the first day of school on Thursday, August 22nd. Thank you.
Hola, mi nombre es Miss Mary y soy la traductora del distrito escolar. Si usted necesita ayuda en español esta noche o quiere estar más claro de lo que se le explicó esta noche, por favor vaya al Salón 109.